Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today we're going to be recreating McDonald's breakfast. I know all of us are craving McDonald's breakfast. So, first of all, what you'll need is some potatoes. And I'm going to add onion to mine. I don't think I can add onion to this, but I'm going to do that. Some cheese for the sausage and egg McMuffin. You can use American cheese as they use at McDonald's, or you can use this one, just a little bit longer. We need sausages. I'll show you what to do with these other sausages. Some English muffins, some eggs, add fish and some salt and pepper. Pretty simple ingredients, and we'll see the result is in there. Okay, first steps are, and look, I've got a bra this time. Right, first steps are, I'm gonna put my gloves on, because if you remember from my first video, I did explain to you that I am allergic to raw potato. So, let me stick these on, and then we're gonna peel the potatoes, okay? Okay guys, welcome back. So now, now they're all nice and peeled, as you can see. We are going to use the grater. This bit is a bit tedious, I must say. Not that I've done it before, but I can imagine it is. So we're just gonna grate, just like you would anything, like cheese and stuff. Actually, to be fair, it grates a lot better than cheese does. So you're just gonna keep doing this to all of them. Okay, I forgot to say that we want to put some water inside of the potatoes so that they don't get brown, because you don't want them to be brown. So at the moment, this is one that I've done. So I'm just gonna get some. I'll grate the rest into the water, so that they can stay the lovely, nice yellow colour that they are. Okay, hi guys, we're back now. So what the next thing for you to do is you need to get a cloth. So I've washed them. Sorry, I forgot to add that. I've washed them and put them in this drain out to drain out some of the water. But you need to further drain it out. So I've got a clean cloth. I'm just going to rinse this. So rinse that, and then we need to put some of the potato in there so we can drain it. So look, you still get water coming out. It needs to be as dry as possible. So I'm doing it in batches so it'd be easier to drain. Now we're going to do that with all the potato. I'd like to just note that this is literally my first time doing this, and I'm no way a professional, as you can tell. One of the unlucky ones that wasn't able to get some McDonald's before they closed their doors. Was anybody lucky enough to get it? I found out too late, and when I decided to put an order in, they closed early, so a bit devoid about that actually. Right, let me speed this up and I'll get back to you once we move on to a more interesting. Right, we are now going to do the onion. I was starting to think, am I going to do the onion? I really can't be bothered to grate anything else. But for optimised flavour, I'm going to do the onion. I've got to give the people what they want. We're going to do the onion. So, can't really see the onion, can you? Can see the onion, can see the onion. Okay. So, what I think I might do as well once I've done this is just drain the potatoes once more, just to make sure, because you know the onion's going to release some liquid as well. So you're going to drain it once more just to make sure all the liquid's gone, because that's going to prevent it from getting that crispy golden brown colour on the outside. And that's what the main part of the hash brown is, you know, that crunchy goodness, that golden colour. We want to see that come through. I have turned on the oil. If you tuned into my last video and we was making the fried chicken, we've still got that oil left over, so I don't want to see that go to waste. So we're going to be using that oil. So we're going to get some of the sort of seasoning left over from last time as well. So it's a little bit of a fusion hash brown that we're going to receive today. So yeah, that's that. So did anyone make the fried chicken from the other day or something? If you did, let me know. Show me some pictures. But yeah, received some good feedback from some of you from last video, so hence why I'm doing this one. This is a breakfast one, but seems the time, I can't see the time, it's probably in the afternoon at some point. You can eat it at any time of the day really. Oh my god, I've been afraid of doing that. Right, I'm just gonna take this first layer off because, right, and then let's do some grating. Definitely use a glove. Honestly, you're not going to get the smell of onions out of your hands for days. Feel like goodness from inside. Bigger bowl so that we can really get in there and mix it around. So we want to just really give it a nice stir. I do feel a little bit of moisture still left over in there. So we definitely are going to put it back through the the cloth again, just to get the rest of that moisture out. Right, so we're back. We've drained it for the second time, and as you can see, there was still quite a bit of liquid left in there, so it's a good thing that I did do that. Right guys, we're getting down to the nitty gritty now. So we've got our grated onions and grated potatoes. We're now going to season some black pepper. I'm going to season a little bit and then add another layer of season once I've mixed it up, and some salt. That might sound like a lot, but it definitely wasn't, because I saw what was going on. And then our egg. So we're going to give this another try, cracking it with one hit. Who saw what happened the other day? We've done it! Woo! No shame, no shame. So right, we're going to give this a little mix up. I think I may add a little bit of flour, because I don't actually know. I don't think I'm going to add flour. I'm not going to add flour. And I can't add another egg because we've only got 2 eggs, and that's for the Egg McMuffin, and we need an egg. That's what we definitely need. I think I did mention, but our oil is on now. It actually wasn't on last time. I don't really know what happened. The oven's playing up a little bit, but for you in a minute, because I need to right, so I thought about it, and I am going to add a little bit of flour. What I am going to do is I'm just going to add 2 tablespoons of flour. I don't actually know why I'm doing this, but I am. I think it's so it kind of don't stick. I'm not sure. You can either Google this, because obviously I didn't. I'm going to start with 1 actually, because that's quite a heaped tablespoon. And then see what happens. So I don't want to ruin the recipe. Okay. I'm just going to stick with that actually. I'll tell you the truth. I'm just going to stick with that. I will show you the consistency of it. As I told you, I am no way a professional cook. I am just winging it. And right, what I will do is get another glove, because I'm not trying to handle this on my hand. It'd be a good idea as well if you added cheese. I think cheese would be quite nice, like a hard cheese, so it doesn't melt too much. Something with a high melting point, so maybe something like Parmesan or any other hard cheese, but I'm not doing that, and just stick to what you know for now. Okay, now we're moving into the moulding stage. So what I'm doing is just using this just to get the shape, because usually I end up going off in shapes and I want them to be pretty similar in shapes. So I'm just moulding it on here, just moulding it around here, moulding it, leave it kind of similar to McDonald's shape, kind of. I can't remember, it's been so long, I can't remember what they look like. And I'm just using this and just sliding them off. Okay. Sliding on. Sliding it round. Just making sure they're consistent in the shapes. Like, it's not professional by any means, and you know, you don't have to make it perfect if you're just cooking for your family or whatever. But okay, and just slide it off. That one's got a bit dodgy. You want them to be all the same sort of thickness and size, so that they all cook at the same time. And you want to do them in batches. You don't want to stick them all in, even if it fits in the pan, because what you'll find, the moment you bring anything into the temperature, the oil is going to get cooler. So, alright, what you can do is just get a little bit of a slice and put it in. We're just testing the oil, shaking a little piece of the potato, and seeing if the oil is ready for us to place it in. So when you get to the end now, you're like, oh, hurry up, just bang them out, make them bigger. Don't be tempted to make them bigger, because I always do it and I end up flopping it. Right. Now, to me, this seems super wet now, and I don't actually know why. That 1 egg, surely that's not made it this wet. So who knows? This could turn out to be a total flop. How funny would that be? I would literally laugh my head off. And then with the last one, as the last bit, it's just not bigger. So what I'd say, what would be the best thing to do sample this one. This is the tiny little bit. There's only a little bit left. Use that as your test. See if the oil is the perfect temperature. Right. So here it goes. I'm going to put it in, then grab my phone and then show you. Oh, one sec. There we go. So this is it. It's cooking. This is our test. This is what we can see, you know, how it's doing, so we know how to cook the rest of them. So while that's cooking, I'm going to move the other one to the side and start get cracking on with the sausage. What we're doing now is taking the sausage meat out of its encasing, which can just be done by squeezing it out. You can buy just sausage meat, but it tends to be difficult to find that after around Christmas time. Oh, bloody hell. Right, nearly have my eye out. Alright, squeeze it out. Because what we're going to do with this is reshape it into little patties, as the Americans call it, little patties. They have little sausage patties inside their sausage McMuffins, don't they? So that's what we're going to do. These ones I've got are, what are these sausage patties? These are just 8 pork sausages. Obviously, if you don't eat pork, you can use chicken, you can use beef, whatever sausage you want to use, even vegetable ones, I'm guessing that will work. So that's what we're going to do. These ones from Tesco's, you can get them from other leading supermarkets. Would usually they would come seasoned. You can use gloves for this, but this bit, you know, I'm just going to squeeze it with my hands. So we're just going to squeeze it down. It's not really attractive, but squeeze it. Make sure it's squeezed properly, because don't have no chunks of sausage. Squeeze it. Squeeze them all. Squeeze it down. That'll take a minute, like that. And I've used 8. I think I may get another packet out. It's going to be for 3 people. Let me just see how we want it to match the size of the English muffin. I'm going to use another pack because I usually get a double sausage. So we want to get enough of these out. So I'm going to use 16 sausages. Look what I found. Look what I found. I forgot to tell you what happened on the demo, the dud one, what I done at first. It was an absolute shambles. I think I touched it before it was actually cooked underneath, so it all fell apart. There was onion, there was potato everywhere. I think the aim is to really make sure that the bottom is golden and set crispy before you turn it over, because what you'll find is that it will just fall apart. So I really hope that these ones turn out okay. And I'll let you know how it goes once I'm going to turn it over so you can see what it's supposed to look like. Now I turn them over, I am completely aware they look nothing like McDonald's hash browns. They look more like onion bhajis, but we move. I tell you, listen, cooking is not easy, you know. It's not easy. Sometimes you think, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this, it's gonna turn out like this. No, so it not turn out like that. So let's just hope the muffins turn out how they're supposed to, and let's just hope that the hash browns actually taste like nice, isn't it? That's the main thing. It's not all about looks, you know. Trust me. Okay. Right, you know what I'm doing with this bit already. This is the second pack of sausages going in. So now we are going to make our little patties, sausage patties. I'm going to put it in here like an old sort of tin thingy, baking tray. I don't have any fancy utensils. I don't have no fancy utensils, so, you know, just using what I have. I just flip the oil over my little finger things. Oh yeah, you better cook. You better cook. Okay, so, right, so what we're gonna do is grab, I don't know if that's gonna be too much. This is the first one I'm doing it with you guys. I'm gonna make this into a little ball. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna cook this in the actual grill. We're gonna make it into it. That's gonna be too big. We don't want it to be too thick. Yeah. So I've gone for a ball this size now. Roll it. Yeah. And we're gonna just flatten it out into a patty. Do you know what? I think that's alright. I think that's actually okay. We're gonna just put this into the baking tray. Now, I'm not no expert, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna stick. But hopefully, there's enough fat and oil in the sausage in order for it to you know, not stick, you know. So we go in with another circle, wash my hands and flip these hash browns. So I have checked the hash browns and definitely onion bhajis, no doubt about it. So I don't want you to be disappointed when you look. because boy, they look a bit mad still. Look a bit mad, right? Even look, that was perfect. It's hardly a circle, but it'll fit in the bun. Look at the side of the bun. Yeah, fit in the bun. It'll fit in the bun. And I'm pretty sure they're all going down one hole. So, bruh, none of us are perfect. So why does your thing to be perfect? Sorry. I'm sorry. Who are you? Okay. Right, I think I'm getting a bit big with the balls. A bit thick. You don't want them to be thick. You really do want them to be thin. You think of McDonald's patties and think of how thin they are. They are thin. They're nice and thin. You get me? So that one, I don't know what I was doing with that, but to be honest, it's staying because I don't have all day. I have to go back to work, you know. I don't got all day. This has been the longest lunch hour ever. Shout out everyone working from home. Hey, working from home, cooking from home. Yeah. But shout out everyone that's still going to work as well, to be honest with you. That may be my situation next week. I might have to be going into the office. So these are what the hash browns turn out like. To be fair, they're kind of like hash browns. I think they are like hash browns. They're just not McDonald's hash browns. Let me try. They're banging. Fire. Okay. Sausages. Now on the grill. So it's finally starting to come together. I'm cutting open using a bread knife. Cutting open the English muffins. Try to get this as evenly as you can because it's going to go in the toaster. You don't want to end up with one clump and one thin piece. And also, I've checked on the sausages. When you are doing it, you need to make sure that you are doing it thinner than I was because trust me, they've come out chunky. Okay, so now I've grilled all of the muffins. The sausages are out. I will show you them in a moment. The eggs are on. So you can use like a metal, you know, running metal circles to stick your egg in, so it's going to stay circular. But because I don't have one of those, and by this point I'm just absolutely starving and ready to eat. The onion bhajis, aka hash browns, are out. All of them are done. And yeah, literally we are almost good to go. Although they don't taste like McDonald's sausages, they do taste really nice. It's weird how the flavour of them has changed just by taking them out of the encasing that it's in and squashing them down. They actually do taste different. They do taste really nice. As I said, I got mine from, I think I got Tesco's Fine. No, not really Fine, it's just a Tesco's branded one, but you can get them from anywhere else. So layering up. So we're going to take our American cheese square, open it up. If I really thought about this, I would have left it in the fridge. Actually, it's fine. Sometimes when they get to a certain temperature, it becomes difficult to get out. They become sticky, and all of this makes it get hot now. So yeah, we're going to just put one at the bottom. I'm going to show you one. Put one at the bottom. Layer on meat. This is our meat. Layer our meat onto there. Layer our egg, which I've seasoned with pepper, but you don't actually need to season it at all. It's up to you. I'm big on seasoning. The egg, and then because we love cheese in this house. The extra cheese. We're gonna mix on into a monster. Another piece of sausage. Ketchup. Ooh. Then we're going to take the lid. And this is what we've come up with. Okay, let me have a bite and see how it is. It's just as good, if not better. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you later.